Oregonians are building the James Beard Public Market, a showcase for Northwest farms, rivers, oceans, vineyards, and breweries right in the heart of Portland, creating a unique shopping experience that celebrates the abundance of our region. The James Beard Public Market will be a daily, year-round, indoor-outdoor marketplace located at the west end of the Morrison Bridge on Portland's waterfront. The market is an Oregon nonprofit named to honor Oregon native James Beard, the first champion of American cuisine and staunch promoter of local products and markets.
Those of us involved in the birth of the local food movement here recognized that we had no central market. In fact, when we started, we didn't even have farmers markets. So the idea, after having traveled in many parts of the country and the world where there were markets everywhere, was what's missing from this picture. Portland's such a great food town, but yet we don't have the kind of central market that so many cities of the world have. And then the idea of linking the creation of the market to the legacy of James Beard really came together. And we were then able to begin to define some of the characteristics that we wanted to see in the market. And that led us to figuring out, well, where should the market be? And we looked at a number of sites before settling on the west end of the Morrison Bridge. If you think of Portland as you come into the town on the Morrison Bridge, you see the city smiling at you, but it has a few missing teeth. And this development will be one of the ways that we fill in the blanks of those missing teeth. Our goal is to really make the transparent link between where your food comes from, how you shop for it, how you store it, how you cook with it, and hopefully how you waste far less than most people currently do. The other types of experiences that people would readily glom onto are just the excitement that goes with being in that kind of public space. Think of where you can go without paying, where you can just simply enjoy yourself. You can't go to OMSI, you can't go to the art museum, you can go to the library, but you have to be there in hushed tones, and you can't drink beer and wine there, and you can't really engage in the banter that people like to do when they're with others. In a public market, you're not buying from the producer necessarily, although you might be able to do that some of the time. You're buying from a trusted local merchant. So most people growing up in North America right now don't understand what used to exist in the form of greengrocers, butchers, fishmongers, cheese stores that were really specialty stores where you had very knowledgeable staff and great selection. In supermarkets, you go to the meat department or the cheese department or the fish department with no differentiation among different types of merchants with different sensibilities who are selling those foods that have been raised locally. And the goal of the public market, compared to a farmer's market, is for those locally owned merchants to be able to aggregate the products, to be able to collect from different sources those great fish products or the produce or any of the other types of things. And it really sets it apart from a farmer's market. Some of the other differences include frequency and accessibility. So not all farmers markets are accessible by public transit. Ours is right on bus and MAX lines so that you can get there regularly. We want people to understand that they can volunteer. We have a number of ways for people to meaningfully help the cause. And of course, we're always needing to raise money. And the reason for that, and I'm not here with hat in hand, But I want your viewers to understand that this is a public market, that it belongs to the people. And so we want people from all walks of life to understand that they're a part of the market and that they can support it either monetarily and or with their volunteer time and talent. So the public market provides an alternative living space. If you think of Pioneer Courthouse Square, which is often called the city's living room, the public market will become the city's kitchen and pantry, and we know where most people want to spend their time when they're having a party. It's in the kitchen.